MP,
What's going
great
on,
to
man?
finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the Pen Down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're gonna need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it, but my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
I'm just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities we like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our 6th man to start the season.
6th man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But 6 man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you. I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Union is really a staple in NBA 2K. What number drop is this one with your collaboration with Canada Goose?
Maybe our fourth. We have been in the game for quite a while. We're super honored to be there. It's been a lot of fun.
Tell me about some of these pieces.
We designed a liner.
And this is in the game. Okay.
Yep. Vintage military liners has become really popular, so we just tried to make a contemporary version of that. And also the jacket I'm wearing, which is the MA1/varsity Letterman kind of bomber, is also in the game. And this is actually reversible, and the lining has all the logos.
Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At power forward, Patrick Williams. At point guard, Lonzo Ball. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At the other guard position, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. And now, stand up and make some noise for your Miami.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill, and let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Thank you, BA. Well, tonight the debut for the...
Okay, Allie, thank you. Well, the fans were a bit brutal when MP was selected, Grant.
You know, BA, fans sometimes can get pretty emotional on draft night, but they took it to a whole nother level when MP was selected.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. And at forward, it's DeRozan.
Substitution on the court.
Atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
Pass to Vincent. 5 on the clock. Back to Butler. Over MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple. Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And he knocks down the first one. And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, B.A. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general. I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
Hero finds you at 7. Outside Strus. Inside. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one.
Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
Outside Strus. Back to Hero. Outside Butler. Pass to Vincent. And he banks in the layup.
And early on, they've been on a tear. just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's DeSumo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, oh, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
The shot by Butler, no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking
The ball. 16. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with MP. And it's Ball in at the 1. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yeah, SBA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around. DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Oladipo outside. Elbow shot on the way. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Pass to Levine. From the arc. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Lowry. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Ball passes to MP. Ball outside. MP right side. The rebound by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Strus with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Tries it from the top of the key. That one rolls around and rims out. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Three-pointer.
MP's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Lowry, the pass to Strus. Now here's Oladipo. Lowry outside. Six to shoot. Back to Oladipo. Launches a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
His struggles from the field continue. Yet, they still hold the lead. And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
To the middle. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable.
It's all tied in Miami. And we'll step away briefly.
Get free t-shirts. That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Miami Heat 39. The Bulls.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation.
Substitution on
He's
the floor.
checked in for Miami. And the Bulls also making a change. MP's checked in. Caleb Martin out there with Max Strus. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. DeRozan passes to MP. Kicks it to DeRozan. The Bulls need to get off a shot. There's Ball with a three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside Strus. Pass to Lowry. Here's Oladipo to stop the run. Miami, no good that time either.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, BA. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
From the elbow. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Oladipo outside. Down low. Martin right side. The floater, and it's good on the lay-in. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
MP, the pass to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Chicago leading. Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. MP up top. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Lowry's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Martin. Over MP. And too long on the shot. Chicago has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And here's Ball. To the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Ball. And the Bulls lead by 8.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down and tracks it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a
55. The Bulls, 63.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo comes in for your 7. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Vincent. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. MP comes in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Williams. And it's Zach LaVine in for Caruso. And so in the game for the Bulls, LaVine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. MP is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They lead by 2. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyle Lowry.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, no sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. There's a minute 34 left in the game. To tie it up. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Playing hard. Vooch stepping up and getting it done.
Here's Butler. Over to Rosen. Again, the Heat misses. Well, the Bulls shooting around 41%. Ball outside. Back to MP. Pass to DeRozan. Here's ball. Butler covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. Count it!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Butler. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. To the paint. Butler against DeRozan. It falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Seconds left in the fourth. To the middle.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
A great competitor. Jimmy Butler is exactly who they want at the line.
He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
And an intentional foul right there. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And moments like this demonstrate Ball's desire to accept more leadership. He feels confident at the line down the stretch.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler up top. And there's the drive. Oh, no good! So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching.
Hey, everyone.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
You know, John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick at 18, so it felt it felt really good to get out there and just start proving my worth and proving that I was the right choice, you know? I was so sick and tired about hearing about the right choice, MP this, MP that, I just wanted to be about it.
Well, you were certainly about it tonight. Looking forward to seeing what you got in store for us next time.
Thanks, John. Appreciate you.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day. But I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, John, I felt that support tonight, and it was love. I can't complain about that. But I think with the whole, Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, for being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, get the red carpet rolled out for me. But these days, it feels like everyone has an opinion. So you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it. It's there. For me, I'm just more focused on the people that support me, genuinely. And I've got plenty of support in the city, so it feels good.
The times we live in, right?
Tell
Thanks,
me about
MP.
it. Yeah, no problem, man. Good question, by the way. Okay, that's it? All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpem.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work, on and off the court, so whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpem.
Othello. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See
ya. Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it.
Look,
I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpem thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read too, but I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. And you gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want slow plays.
Slow played,
Oh,
exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're gonna be golden.
Want some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.